To prepare cake mixing, take a mixing bowl and take 1 cup of all-purpose flour or Maida and sift that flour with the help of sifter. After sifting all-purpose flour, add 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. I'm adding unsweetened cocoa powder and then sift it with the help of flour sifter. I'm adding 2 teaspoons aluminium free baking powder and then sifting it. I'm adding 1 and 1/4 teaspoon cornstarch and then sift it and mix everything. Mix all the flours and keep it aside. Take 4 eggs and separate egg yolks and egg whites into 2 different mixing bowls. To this egg whites, I am adding 3/4 teaspoon cream of tartar and mix it with a hand mixer on low to medium speed. Mix the sugar powder and egg whites until it forms a thick consistency like a paste. With the hand mixer, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to form a thick paste. Beat this until we get a consistency like this and then keep it aside. Now let's add another half cup of sugar, that is powdered sugar, and then sift it into the egg yolks bowl. Now let's beat the egg yolks and sugar powder mix on low speed. Now add 80 ml milk and mix it. 100 ml refined oil. After adding the refined oil, add 100 ml water and then mix everything. To this mix, I am adding 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract and then beat it on low speed until we get a nice bubbles. Now take the cake flour which we prepared earlier and add 1 cup of it into the egg yolk mix and then beat it on low speed. Now I'm adding another cup of flour into this and then beat it. Now I'm adding remaining part of the cake flour mix into this and then beat it on low speed until it forms a thick batter like consistency. Now let's take egg white which we prepared earlier and then add this egg white to this batter and then beat it on low speed. Now add remaining part of the egg white and mix well with spatula. Keep this batter aside and now take a 8-inch cake pan. Take a parchment paper which is cut into round shape and then place it into the cake pan and spread some butter and add the cake batter into the cake pan. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 165 degrees centigrade, for 15 minutes. After preheating the oven for 15 minutes, place the cake pan into the oven and then let it bake on 325 degree Fahrenheit, that is 165 degrees centigrade, for up to 35 to 40 minutes. Now it's been 40 minutes. Let's take out the cake pan and let it cool down for some time. Now the cake has been cooled down. Release the cake from the cake pan and you can always check whether the cake is baked perfectly or not by inserting a knife or a toothpick into the cake. If it comes out clean, then it's perfectly done. Now flip the cake onto a cake base and then remove the parchment paper. Now let's make a sugar syrup. To prepare sugar syrup, add 10 teaspoons of sugar into 1 cup of hot water and then melt it. After the sugar syrup has cooled down, spray it on top of the cake evenly or add the sugar syrup with a spoon on top of the cake. Now place this cake into the freezer for 1 to 2 hours before decoration. Let's prepare frosting now. To prepare that, we need a room temperature butter, that is 340 grams, and then beat it on low speed. After beating the butter for few seconds, add add powdered sugar part by part and then beat it. Beat this mixture on low speed and then add remaining part of the sugar and mix it properly with a hand mixer. Add the sugar in 3 parts. When adding sugar, sift the sugar with the flour sifter and then beat it on low speed. Now add 2 teaspoons milk and 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, and then beat it. Now that the frosting is ready, take the frosting into the piping bag and then spread it evenly on top of the cake. You can even divide the cake into halves and then spread it in the middle of the cake. Just go lightly when using the spatula for frosting. With the help of spatula, spread the frosting evenly. Every time you use spatula, dip the spatula into lukewarm water so that it goes smoothly onto the surface of the cake. Frosting is done and I have added few Ferrero Rochers and some sprinkles on top of cake. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this recipe, please like, comment and share. Thank you.